Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel. Today we have moved past Sundowns. We are now going to chat about the starting lineup for Kaizer Chiefs versus Magesi. It's going to be a very interesting game. We need 3 points. I'm saying this with my chest. We need these 3 points. But before we get into that, please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. And you know what it is? Look at the back of that subscriber, guys. Please, let's get into it. So, Kaizer Chiefs is playing Magesi tomorrow. We're going to be predicting the starting lineup, and we're going to say what we want to see from it, and also discuss the players who won't be available. Let's get into it. Goalkeeper, at this point, I think Vuma should still stay. It's not to, I think we discuss this every week. It's not to say he's even the best out of the three, but right now he's the one we feel more comfortable with at the moment, and he should continue to play. So Vuma will start. And that's the sad thing about our Brendan Peterson, is that Vuma technically does not have the abilities to be a number one keeper. He's good as a number three keeper unless he's playing for smaller teams, but it is what it is. Left back Edmilson Dove, he played a great game against Sundowns, but like I said, Edmilson must continue playing the way he played against Sundowns. If there's one thing I wish for Kaizer Chiefs to do moving forward, is to start trying to adopt the way they played against the bigger teams, against the smaller teams as well, and try build from those performances. Because in yesterday's game, we played a very solid back four. Like we were from the, we chilled at the back and all of those things. But then when we play the next team like Magesi, they're going to be the ones who want to sit back. And then we are going to now push high lines, and they're going to hit us with counters. But that's where we suck. We suck when teams are going behind us and they cross and it's a goal. So that's why I'm like, we need to find a way to adopt our defensive abilities that we've done against Sundowns and Pirates, because we neutralize Sundowns and Pirates. But the thing is that we just can't do that against other teams. For example, if we played the game we played against Sundowns and Pirates against SuperSport United, then we beat SuperSport United. But no, when we play SuperSport United, we want to attack them guns blazing, and then they score 4 goals. So that's the one thing I wanted to say there. But let's chat about the centre backs. It will still probably be Dudley and Miguel. I don't see the reason to change them at this point. It would be interesting for me, though. I'm just throwing this out there. It would be interesting for me to see Msimango partnering Dudley, having our twin towers. But Miguel is showing leadership abilities. My only problem with Miguel is there's a glaring thing that a lot of us are seeing, but because of his leadership ability and his anticipation in the box, because that's the thing, what Miguel doesn't do with pace and all of those things, he does by reading a play. He breaks down certain plays very intelligently, and we don't have a player who can do that. So he tends to cut certain passes, he tends to force his teammates to do certain presses, etc. But his one fault is pace. So maybe it will be interesting to see if Msimango has learned from how Miguel is doing some things. But anyway, the next one will probably still be right back Frosler. And then here's where it gets interesting. Thabo Cele is not playing. Blom actually started playing in the midfield in the game we played this past weekend. So I think Blom will still play at right back. At center mid, because Thabo Cele is not there. Most likely Matt will play there as well, because he played it with Ucele. So it will probably Blom and Matt. And then it will probably still be Do Shabalala playing, and then it will probably still be Lollipop. It will do 10 Lollipop right. Morris is looking injured, so it will probably be Dupree, and then left will probably still be Modi, because Serino is still out. So Serino and Thabo Cele won't be available for the game. So we have to still do with Modi. We have to do with either Matt or Blom replacing, or let's say Blom replacing Thabo Cele. So that will probably be our team against Magesi. Do I like that team? No, not necessarily, because I don't like the fact that our midfield is going to consist of Matt and Blom. I don't think that's a good thing for us. It will be interesting to see how Nabi chooses to play that, but yeah. Changes I would like to see. At this point, the thing that a lot of us were saying is that maybe it's good to continue to play a set team continuously, because when you chop and change too much, maybe it disrupts us. But I will say this, Frosler for me is still the best right back for me currently at Chiefs. Not Frosler, man, Solomons. Solomons is the best right back for me at Chiefs. I would like to see Solomons, but the thing is that when Solomons always starts, he gets injured. That's the only reason Solomons is struggling to make the team, is that he gets injured, and I think Matlo is struggling from that same fate. But yeah, and then the midfield, what I would like to see is that I would like to see Blom, but there's something very interesting I saw, I wonder if Nabi saw it. And the thing I saw, and it's a difficult one to play, because I don't think it's the defensive abilities that are going to be in question. It's Mfundo Vilagazi playing more as a midfielder, like almost a 10. The pass that he gave to Pre, Dushabalala has been failing to pass our players like that. Dushabalala has been overhitting passes. But Mfundo Vilagazi has a pass on him. And I think that's the one element we were missing in most of our games, because Dushabalala has a lot of energy, but the thing is that Dushabalala, his final pass to the attackers around him is not what it needs to be. So it's one of those things there where I'm interested to see what we can do with Mfundo Vilagazi playing as a 10 rather than Mdushabalala. That is one situation I would be very, very interested to see. If Mfundo comes in rather as a 10, and maybe we can sit Mdu, or maybe Mdu plays on the wing. I don't know. But that is something I want to see more of, because I feel like Mfundo can do more, but I just need him to have the ball more. And when he plays on the wing too much, I think he doesn't see the ball enough. And that is sometimes my problem, is that Mfundo, the ball needs to find Mfundo. But when you play on the wings, the ball won't find you that often. So I would like to see Mfundo Vilagazi play as a 10. I don't know what you guys let me know what you think. But that's the starting lineup I'm thinking about. I hope Dupree gets a goal. We are really short on strikers right now, but I would still play Dupree over Rangachi Vavero. That's still me. And Lollipop, I'm glad he's still looking fine. I don't think there's much issues with Lollipop, even though I feel the minutes are starting to show on him, because he has been looking a bit sluggish towards the latter end of game. So I don't know if it's a fact that the Nabi game is really puts a lot of strain on your body. I don't know, but it is what it is. You guys let me know what you think about that starting lineup. Amakhosi for life.